What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to Ryotcraft Infinity. Now, you may notice that I didn't do my usual background stuff with the outro or intro and stuff like that. Yeah, thanks. But the reason for that is because Silent Lilac told me to be sure that I was recording before I ever joined the server. So something is going on. Something happened. I have no idea what it is. Also, she told me I have mail, and that is totally a thing. But what we're going to do is we are going to, go along with this. You've got to, I don't know if it's a prank, if it's a gift, if it's something, giant dinosaur about to eat my base. I've been playing a lot of Ark, a whole lot of Ark lately. But anyway, we're going to jump in here, and we're going to do this thing. I don't know where I am, where I'm going to log in. I think I'm probably on my perch. More than likely, that's where I logged out. That's where I usually log out. It doesn't really mean anything. Oh, where am I? Okay, nope, noises. Okay, I have mail. I see that. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. I'm pretty sure she said, oh, load game, load. Give me my frames. Okay. Nope, there's our flower thing. Apparently, we are completely out of mana, but that is fine. That is expected. Do I have my frames now? Okay, my frames are going back up. They're not marvelous. They're better. Turn. Oh! Oh, no, okay. I saw my trees. I was like, oh! What? Things. I see. What are you? Oh, you're a sheep with a hat on. Okay. The teddy bear. Alright, nothing completely noticeable right now. No. Island. Oh! Oh, the island! Oh, look at my water! Water! Is this the, where's my thing? Wait. No, E. I mean, I is Ark. Check out the water, look! And then, distilled water, look at it! She did it! She found a way to do it! Okay, so those of you that don't know, there is an issue with this, because you can't pick it up in a bucket. And I don't know if there's a drum for it or whatnot. I don't know how this works, but let's see. Distilled. Yeah, you can put it into a tank, but there's no drums for it. There's no buckets for it. So however it is that she got this to work, I am baffled. I have no idea how she did this, but she did it. That's the problem. I mean, think about it this way, peeps. If you don't realize, if you don't have a bucket, how are you going to place down source blocks everywhere? How is that going to be a thing? You know? Like, how does that... What? Do we have a deer? Hi, deer. There's a... What? Do the mobs in the Twilight Forest spawn near Twilight Forest trees? Is that a thing that happens? Or is this just because... Are you that way because you were, like, a cow or whatever in this biome, Enchanted Forest? Or maybe you just spawn in Enchanted Forest? I don't know. But we got the distilled water! Doesn't it look amazing? It's looking so cool. Looks absolutely cool. I love it. I love it! It looks more like an Enchanted Forest now. It's really cool. That's amazing. Alright, sweet. So, yeah. Total. Oh, thank you, Lilac. If you guys haven't checked out Silent Lilac, do so, like, right now. No, like, seriously, pause my video. No, you don't have to cancel it completely. You just come back to it later. But, pause the video, go over there and check her channel out. Link is in the description. She does some really cool stuff, so go check it out. It's amazing. We also, we are doing Ark together on the same server, and it's amazing. I only have a couple episodes out so far, but don't worry, there will be so many more. I love that game. Love playing the game. Love playing this game. So amazing. Everything is amazing. And we have distilled water. But now we got to go check out our mail. Here's the mail. And never mind. Anyway, so we have a letter from Silent Lilac right here. And then we're going to go, bam. Oh. Blue. Okay. We got a book. That's an interesting way to send a really long message. Roses are red, violets are... Something has changed. Something is different. What once was one thing is now another. With a mage's magic and might, and traveling to a world set in darkness of night. The change that has happened is sparkly and bright. Enjoy this new scenery amongst all the greenery. That is really cool. Holy crap. Hold on. No, that's me. I guess this was like the hint. I'm sorry, it appears I might have done it out of order. That's really cool. Roses are red, violets are... Something has changed. Something is different. What once was one thing is now another. With a mage's magic and might, and traveling to a world set in darkness of night, the change that has happened is sparkly and bright. Enjoy this new scenery amongst all the greenery. That's really cool. I like that. That's amazing. We're gonna put this in our system. Dimlets. And yeah, no, that's cool. Blue. I like that. I like that. That's good. She wrote us a poem. Wow, I wrote us a poem. That's really cool. Oh man, that's amazing. Anyway, yeah. I don't want to move on, but I have to move on because it's an episode. I have to get things going, and I have an idea for today. We've been doing a lot of botania recently. Lots and lots of botania. Why are you not planting flowers, man? The pool's right here. Oh, you must be empty, actually. You're probably... No, you're not empty. What? That's weird. We're not going to worry about that right now. We are done with botania for now. No worries. We are moving on. I will get back to botania in the future. Trust me, we have huge plans for this area. Huge plans for this area. And, yeah. But we got to move on to a different corner. We're going to go on to a different corner because I came up with another idea. You know that? This is really cool. I got to figure out, I got to bring this X in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate part of this corner here. Just like the connector. Basically, that's what I see this as. This is a connector. And again, it may change in the future. But obviously, now that I have this built out, it has to fit in this little area. Which could be a little harder to design for if I do indeed change it in the future. But for now, it's fine. For now, it's cool because it is an X. And I can just, like, change the color of the X or design it out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, what we're going to do is duplicate that corner, I believe, on this side. Because what we're going to get into is a little bit of witchery. We're going to get started with witchery right now. And it's amazing because I love witchery. And I think it's perfect because the enchanted island is right here. I think I should have enough room because I believe this is going to do the same kind of thing. It's going to step up a few times. Sort of. You'll see what I mean by the end of the episode. But it's going to go up a little bit. So hopefully it'll be up somewhere around this level, I'm thinking, prematurely. And before I ever actually make the design and stuff. We're going to find out. But I have a really cool idea for the entrance or the blending. It's not really going to be a blend. It's going to be a sudden change. But I think it'll look okay. I think it will. But anyway, let me get some stuff set up real quick. And I'll bring it back when I have something to show you. Because I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Or I would just kind of do it on camera. But yeah, that's totally a thing. Anyway, I think this kind of fits. Because yeah, it's an enchanted forest by Witchery. Witchery is all about nature-y stuff. So maybe we can even sprinkle some other types of biomes or something around here. And you'll see how I can do that actually in the future. But I think that would be really cool is if we kind of designated this area over here and a huge area for it just for witchery stuffs. Because I really do like the idea of having like islands that are different biomes. I think that would be absolutely amazing. I think it'll look great. But that'll be pretty far in the future because that thing requires a lot of stuff. But we will get into it. No worries. We will definitely get into it. And I'm so excited to do so. So let me get something set up here for this little area right here. And yeah, I'll be right back. I will be right back with you when I've got something really cool to show you. So if I'm never back, it means something cool didn't happen. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so are you ready for the epicness of a blank template? Now, this is the design that I'm going for. Obviously, if you hadn't already guessed, marble is not going to be the block choice. Alright, that is not going to be the block that I decide to use. Long term, it's just placeholders, so you can kind of get an idea of the design that I like. Now, I don't know about this little landing area. This whole little section right here could change. But we do have our little landing pad right here. And then it steps up just like it does on the other side. If we take a look real quick, it kind of you have this little part down here. And then it steps up one. And then now this keeps going up, but this has a different way of going up. And I like this a lot. I love the design. I don't know what blocks to use. You guys gotta let me know what you think. Well, this is the Witchery side. And the way I see Witchery, at least the way it's been working so far on our server, is that when you do Witchery, you kind of pick a color scheme. Obviously, Lilac has purple. Shay has pink, I believe. So I'm looking more for a color scheme that fits into Witchery. And I like my blues, I like my greens, you know, stuff like that. But something Witchery-like. So I want to know what you guys can come up with as far as an idea on what kind of like a color scheme I can choose. Or something like that, some kind of a theme for this area, because we don't want it to be nature. I mean, it's got to be somewhat naturey, but eventually, you know, we can also change the biome. We can plan for that in the future. So if your, you know, if your theme or design has any kind of a different biome idea in it, feel free to drop that down there too, because we can change the biome. As you see over there, there are certain ways to do it. There are certain things within Witchery that will allow you to do it as well. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. If you don't, no worries. I will get into it in the future. I can't really explain it so much. I guess I could. There's a thing that you can do that involves a bunch of witches. It's just like another one of the little rituals or whatever that you can do, and you can actually set the biome to whatever you like. And we can use that on the area if your theme or your idea has that in it. Now, what I want to do with this area, as I said, this is just templates. Don't mind the block choice or any of the shapes or sizes of anything, because that can all change. But this is the general idea of what I'm trying to do. And what I'm going to have, or basically these are kind of like the stairs of a sort. You, and you can go away. Then we have these like little platforms on the way up that can be certain witchery related things that don't take up a lot of space, or, you know, they can increase in size, like I was saying, or shape, or whatever is required. But we're not going to have the altar on this or anything like that. These are just going to be random things that we can actually put. And we can make another path over here, which, by the way, this is how I made this path. I was just like, yep, that's a good choice. And then we can come over in this direction just a little bit. And then I can go over on this side, add a couple more over here, like this, maybe up and over like this, and then over here and like this. You know, pretty much, that's pretty much what I was doing like the whole time. I was just kind of randomly placing blocks like this, and it seems to work out okay. I mean, it came out decent. You know, and I'm just going to continue that path over, and then there's going to be another. Do I have any more? Not too many. But guess what I can do? Because I have my wireless boosters. I can go right here and go to marble, and then you know what? We have a lot more marble in our inventory. I mean, this is a thing we can do, and we're gonna go like this, and probably have another square-like thing over here, just like this. I don't know what shape. But apparently, this one is a rectangle. But you know, and it's kind of that kind. Ooh, don't fall. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm safe. I'm fine. I didn't fall to my death because I can fly, and it's amazing. We're gonna do you know, to you, and then no, yes, there, not you, and then over here a little bit, one there will work. And what we're going for, the reason it looks random is because it's meant to look random. We don't need you. We want it to look random, like a random path. And actually, I think I want this platform raised up a little bit, so this kind of, I want this as a slight incline, I think. And then this guy right here is what is going to be the huge platform for all of the witchery things. And again, we're going to be taking off some islands and stuff away from this, and all, pretty much all the directions. This whole corner going out infinitely in that direction. I don't think it'll ever extend to that island, but if it did, it'd be pretty cool. You know, basically for witchery stuff, you can do a lot of things in witchery. Witchery is a huge mod, absolutely enormous mod. And I really, really want to play with pretty much everything in it. I love Witchery. I love Botania. Botania is pretty big too. But there is an end point. There is a point where you're like, I'm pretty much done now. Witchery, you can get to that point, but it'll take a pretty long while. So what we want to do is actually just kind of, we want to come up with a design that's expandable. So we can kind of, you know, well, expand on it. You know, kind of what that word expandable means. We can expand on it as much as we need to until we feel that we are done with the mod. And that's what we want to get to. That's what we want to go and try and get done. Now, We don't need you. And are you... Yeah, you're not really so much of an incline, but I guess you'll do. I could make this more higher. That's not proper English. But we can do something like this. We're gonna need another block in the middle of that somewhere, right there, to make it look like an incline is appropriate. Over and down, and then yes, here. We're gonna come over in this direction. Yes, I am building on camera, people. It is a thing that I'm doing. Are you upset about it? I don't know. Let me know what you think about me building on camera. Hit the like button if you like it. I'll do it more if you guys do like it. We'll go here. And then here. Do we want this? What's up, Clobber Stomp? Oh, block flying towards me. All right, yeah, no, I think that's okay. That's a very slight incline, which is what I wanted. And this is a rectangle. For demonstration purposes, I like to use squares, so you know, that's not the right shape. We gotta change that. Demonstration purposes really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter, Zog. I don't know what you're talking about, man. What, you're not supposed to be there. Stop that. And then, oh, I don't know how far over I went, but yes. Are you a squarish type? Nope, you're still a rectangle. I made those squares pretty easily, and this one I'm just having so much trouble with, and I have no idea why. Anyway, I think you're a better-ish square. You're still a rectangle. Anyway, doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. But this is kind of what I'm going with. It's kind of like a floating block path, which I really love the idea of. Now, it is not very easy to traverse. If somebody wanted to come over here and they did not have the ability to fly, then it would be a pain in the butt because you'd have to parkour everywhere. And this is very, whoop, yep, I would have died. Anyway, very, very hard to traverse. So we can't really come over here unless we can fly. But I'm okay with that because we're pretty much unkillable. As you saw, we took out a Chaos Dragon with no problem. I got so many comments about that, by the way. You guys, I took no damage from the dragon. You guys are like, it's because of the armor you're wearing, man. The armor voids, or it negates void damage, which is the type of damage that the dragon does. And I'm like, I didn't know about any of that. I just thought I was epically amazing, and you just crushed my spirits. You just crushed my hopes. I was like, I wanted to be amazing, and now you're telling me it's all the armor. It's the armor's fault that I did so good. It had nothing to do with my skill at all. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. So many comments about that. Anyway, yeah, so this is kind of what I'm going with. I probably surround these guys around the side as well. Thank you, Inventory for Tweaks, for filling that slot with more marble. You were amazing. I love it. And we're going to go like out here a little bit. We don't want too many blocks around the area. We don't want it to look like an actual path. It's supposed to be a floating rock path. And we'll go over here some. Yeah, okay, we definitely need more. Oh, and you don't need to be there. But anyway, so this is kind of the design that I'm going for. And we're going to have certain witchery-related things on these little islands right here. You know, just the small stuff. Like maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll have like we'll have a cat house. Who needs a dog house when you have your familiar being a cat? I love the cats, by the way. That's why I usually always pick cats. Owls are cool and toads are cool, but cats are just amazing. And no, I'm not a cat person in real life. I don't have a cat or anything. I like big cats, like tigers. I like tigers. But pretty much that little cat is pretty much the closest thing we can get to a tiger. So that's what we have. Anyway, that's kind of what these little islands are going to be about. Are just little tiny like things of witchery that we're going to have. But I do need to come up with a theme before I build this out too much. And then up top here is where our altar is going to be. That's going to have a section in here somewhere. And it needs to have a decent little range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with dirt. No, give me the blocks. Thank you. I'm going to fill this area in a decent amount with blocks and go ahead and start coating it out with grass. And then we're probably going to put our altar down in a temporary location, which is entirely possible. Thank you. Thank you. Nope. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. Oh. All of you are not supposed to be there. And I need more dirt. Anyway. So I'm going to keep filling this out a little bit. I'm going to make my altar, place it down somewhere, and then maybe I'll have some ideas for some other stuff. I'm going to see if I can't come up with some kind of a block choice that works well with this, although no guarantees, because I would have built it out of that block had I thought of something already. I would have made the temporary path out of that rather than marble. But if you don't know, resonant exchanger, there's a thing. Is it in my bag already? You peeps probably know. But what I can do is, like, basically, for example, let's say I wanted it to be dirt for whatever stupid random reason. I could take my resonant exchanger, shift click on the dirt, and you see it says I have 9. So once I choose a block, I can randomly just go bing, 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 and some of you are dirt, and then you're dirt, and then you're dirt, and you're dirt. You know, and I can change it up like that, which I do like the idea of having a mixture of different types of blocks, but it needs to all be in the same theme. I didn't mean to change you, man. You weren't supposed to be that color. So we can, wait, no, shift click, and then page down to lower the radius, all the way down 1, and then bam, done. So anyway, thanks, buddy. He was talking about my other one, my vanilla series. And yeah, anyway, so I'm going to get to that. I'm going to see what I can't come up with here in a minute. Probably get the altar at the very least set up. And then, yeah, that'll be, yeah, I'll bring you back. And, of course, some of you were like, well, you can't just make it straight off the bat. You got to get the witch's oven. I know. I just totally forgot about it. So what I need to do is actually go ahead and what I had to do was make a couple of these iron ingot witch oven things, right? Then what you need to do, I made 2. You don't really need to. You just have to wait longer if you only do 1. But then you have to get something. It's just like a furnace. You gotta burn something in order to smelt stuff and get other stuff. But you also need these clay jars right here. Now, in order to get the clay jars, you have to furnize. You have to use a furnace or alloy smelter or something to get the soft clay jars and basically cook it to get the clay jar. Now, to get the soft clay jar, you just need some clay. It's pretty simple to get. It's not a huge deal. So I just made some of those up and I stuck them in here. Now, what I need to do, because if we look at the altar. Blood altar? Oh, we'll be getting to that in the future, but we need the witchery altar. What we need is a water bottle, no problem. Rowan wood, what? We have to get into that too, which is going to be something we have to do in this episode, hopefully. We're going to find out, but we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, I might actually already have some. Can I do a little bit of a cheaty bit? I might have some of that, actually. Rowan? I have a rowan sapling. I don't have any rowan wood, but I do have a rowan sapling. And I'll explain how I got that in a minute and how you're supposed to get it. But anyway, so what you got to do is you actually got to burn these guys in the witch's oven. You need birch saplings and you need oak saplings. The reason for this, because the other things that you need, hopefully I get 1 out of 4. I don't know. Oh, got one. So what you need are actually the altar. Here we go. Oh, that's a caps lock thing. Anyway. You need the exhale of the horned one and the breath of goddess for 3, which means we need 2 of each. So I need 1 more. Come on, Birch, you can do it. And we need the water bottle. We need some stone bricks and we need some rowan wood, which rowan wood is the biggest problem in there, but it's not too huge of a deal for us. Rowan, let's get a rowan sapling. And then we're going to get some bone meal. I think we can bone meal these things. Pretty sure we can. I could be wrong though. We're going to try this right now. Grow, grow, grow. Oh, you grew. Perfect. Thank you for this thing. Now give me all the saplings too. How many saplings did I get? I don't know, but I got rowan berries and 5 more saplings. So we're good to go there. And we have our wood. Now we have 3 of you. Perfect. And we have 1 of you. Oh man, we didn't get it. We're going to need some birch. We don't have any more. We do have a few more birch in our thing. What we can do, I didn't use them all. I didn't be a dummy. I didn't use all my saplings. I saved a few so that I could actually repopulate them when I need them. So now we're just going to, what? I said go down here. Oh, I can't do that. Like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and make a few more trees. Grow. Grow. Oh, we need to spread them out more in the future. We're going to do, are you in tree mode? You are. Bink, bink, and bink. Give me all the wood, all the saplings. How many did I get? I got 7 of them. That's cool. Let's go ahead. 1 here. Here I said. Here I said, here I said, here, here, and there. And there. Oh, right, okay. Grow. Thank you. Grow. Appreciate it. Grow. 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 I thank you. Are you going to grow? Can you grow for me? Thank you. I don't have too much bone meal left. You guys got to grow fast. Faster than that. Way, way, way faster than that. Are you going to grow it all? Oh, you grew. I only have 2 left and 1 sapling. Can I do it? Oh, totally can't. Guess what? You get to be plucked. Anyway, so this guy right here, which I don't know if I actually explained it in the other episode where I showed it off. For example, if I aim at the bottom block, then I get the entire tree, right? But if I aim here at the second block above, it doesn't go below. It works its way up from the point that you dig, which is actually really, really, really handy when you want to chop down like huge trees or whatever, because it can't always get all of the tree. So if you can go that way, then you can actually make it chop down trees in sections, which is very, very, very handy, I have to say. But now we should have enough saplings, just a little bit. Let's go ahead. We'd have plenty of those. We need to cook a bunch of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cook the rest. We have 1 Breath of the Goddess. We need 1 more of this, and then we'll get on with things. And we are back. Here you see right here, these are the altar blocks. Obviously, this is not the right configuration, but that is. And you see how it just kind of instantly has that red cloth? That means you did it right. You can right-click on it, see your power, which we have very, very puny power right now because we don't have any nature-y stuff in the area. It pulls from a huge range around it. Well, maybe not huge. What is it, like 16 blocks or something? I don't know. I'll have to look that stuff up. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We got some more. We got a couple more Breath of the Goddesses. We got XL, the horned one. We got Witch's Oven. We did a little bit of witchery. We didn't go too far into witchery, but we did get our area set up and pretty much ready to go. We just got to design it a little bit, figure out what we're placing on these things here. One of them will probably a witch's cook area, probably. I don't know which one, but it may have to get bigger because I want to have a few of these ovens, hopefully automate them even in the future. We shall see. But, yeah, we pretty much got a little bit of this done. Now, I do want to mention that this episode was done a little bit differently than I usually do it. Now, normally you guys know that I go for a huge amount of progress in my episodes, at least for the most part. What's up, Solo? What's going on, man? There's an S on the end of that. What's up, Solo? And, so, you know, and this episode was done a little bit different than that. I kind of did a little bit of a talkie, a little bit of progress, kind of mixed them in between there. And if you guys like that type of episode, then let me know. Hit that like button for me because I'd like to know what you guys prefer. And, you know, because I can do it like this all the time. This was a whole lot of fun, just kind of hanging out, just kind of doing stuff. So if this is what you want to see, then let me know. If you want to see all the progress, then let me know. If you want to see a more talky episode where I literally don't take any cuts or anything, I just play straight through and just kind of talk the whole time, then that's cool too, because I can do that as well. You guys know that I can talk. I'm a talker. I like to talk. Anyway, so we did get a little bit of witchery done. We did get, you know, we got some witchery. We got some other stuff. We're going to go a little bit further in the mod in the future. And hopefully, if you guys are amazing, like I know you are, you're going to have some kind of a design idea for this. Hopefully, this sparks some kind of imaginative creativity in your mind and you're like, you know, it would look awesome if you change these blocks to blah blah and change the biome to this and it'd all be dark and gloomy but still have that, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some design ideas from you guys. I want you guys to help me paint this place in a witchery light with some kind of a theme. Is what I'm going for. Some kind of a theme. Doesn't matter what biome it requires. Doesn't matter what color schemes. Doesn't matter any of that stuff. Whatever would look really, really cool, I would do. And I think it would look really cool. I think it'd be amazing. It'll be great. It'll be absolutely great. It'll be fantastic. So fantastic. We still got, what are you? Oh, this is my my little pseudo processing area. It's all not great. We got our power gen cell. What? I said that wrong. Power gen cell. Power gen cell. I'm trying to like make, as Slip would say, I'm trying to make a word salad. Power gen cell. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this stuff. No, go down, land on the perch, and then here, yes. Here, yes. Here, yes. Oh, and we're done. So if you like the episode, don't forget that like button. If you want to see more and you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.